There is a suggestion that President Biden is the worst president since Jimmy Carter. And the reason is partly because of his slavish gifts to Iran of money, partly because of his vacillation when it comes to supporting those people he said he will support, like, for example, President Zelensky in Ukraine. So this means that Putin, on the edge, toppling on the edge of defeat, could well now find himself poised for a negotiated victory within months. And President Xi is now with Putin in Moscow, looking as if they are celebrating some sort of victory, doing a victory dance. And it's a catalogue of disasters. Now, should it all be laid at Biden's feet? I don't know whether it should. I think there's been a series of Western weaknesses, not helped by Brexit. So it's not that Biden didn't support Britain in Brexit, it's that Brexit itself queered the pitch. So Brexit was an introspective moment in the West at a point when Putin was already flexing his muscles. And you could say, oh, we didn't see that one coming. Yes, you did. Putin had already invaded Crimea. Yes, you saw it coming. And yes, we were too self-obsessed to be able to help. We were too obsessed with trying to redefine our constitutional importance in a world in which we are no longer important, and certainly no longer important on our own. We have so many riches to offer, but not alone, but as part of Europe, as an adjunct to the States. We were of value. Now, floating around aimlessly in the middle of the Atlantic, we have, in Britain, we have very little purpose. And that has been established very nicely. The fracturing of the Commonwealth. Prince Harry probably has more value in the Commonwealth now, today, than Rishi Sunak. Prince Harry, people are lining up to host the Invictus Games because that is a totem of what the Commonwealth stands for: equality, reciprocity, initiative. These were a byword for Britain in the past. They are no longer so. Instead, we repudiate the person who champions those values. We repudiate Prince Harry because we are so self-obsessed and because we are so turned inwards, as represented by people like Farage and Sunak, and yes, even Keir Starmer. These people with their various pledges. Who cares about the pledges if the basic vision is skewed? Who cares about what people say if they cannot immediately see in this individual, in Rishi Sunak, in Keir Starmer, in Nigel Farage, an icon of action? No, what we see is an icon of dithering. Will I stand? Won't I stand? Will I call an election? Won't I call an election? Do I have an opinion or not? We are led. We are led by donkeys, to borrow that phrase from such a brilliant organization. We are led by donkeys. And meanwhile, if you want to see the result of this, just look around at the whistleblowers hammered by the authorities for telling the truth. Look around at Prince Harry, hammered for telling the truth. Look around at the Windrush people, hammered for giving their all, for trusting our country. Look around at people who have been imprisoned for years, who have been told, oh yes, you will get compensation. Oh yes, we've acted wrongly. And the government cannot be bothered to stick its hand in its pocket and produce anything. Pocolate? Chocolate? skyrocket to rubbish,